Well, I think my favorite cosmetic procedure is probably Botox. I think people are always surprised when I tell them I do it, if they're kind of new to cosmetics, because they imagine Botox is a whole lot more than it is. They imagine that it's going to make them look really kind of frozen and non-expressive. And usually these are my patients I've been talking to for a whole visit. And when they find out I do Botox, they think, well, that's just not what they were expecting. So I like it because I think Botox can be really subtle. And, you know, the goal of any cosmetic procedure is to be subtle and natural. And when done well, of course, you know, it's an easy choice. So I just started using the DEJ boosting serum, the daily boosting serum this year, and I think my patients are tired of me talking about it. I love it. It's the one thing that made my skin. People started asking me, "What are you doing? Like, you must be doing something different. Your skin looks so luminous." I was already doing the building blocks of skincare, which is sunscreen and retinoids. I think everyone should be on some version of that. But I think the boosting serum's been, for me, it's been great, and just made my skin look more even and a little more just kind of fresh. I think in general, any of the injectable cosmetic procedures, I think they get a bad reputation for making people look really done. You know, I think that everybody has somebody in their mind that they don't want to look like who's obviously had cosmetic work. And when I tell people that I do all of those procedures, they're always kind of like, oh, wow, well, that isn't what they were thinking. Or, you know, I think people don't realize it can be done really well, really naturally. And when you're looking for a licensed person who's good at it, you can find some really good skill that makes you look natural. You don't have to pay a lot for skincare, but, and I certainly recommend over-the-counter brands all day long. I think the difference with cosmeceutical brands is they have a higher concentration of the active ingredient. Sometimes they're just more cosmetically elegant, and a lot more science often has been put towards them, which is going to give you the higher price tag. So I think you get what you pay for in some products. Well, I think most people would say, why didn't I use more sunscreen? And I definitely, my mom did a pretty good job when I was younger, but I think we all could have used a little more sun protection, sun avoidance. And then, you know, I would have started moisturizing sooner. I think what we do well here at Blue Ridge is that we're very thoughtful and we're very ethical about the way we treat our patients. And if we're going to recommend a procedure or a product, we have done our research, and the people here are all of that same mind. So I think that's what we do the best. We're very caring for our patients. One of my favorite cosmetic procedures that I've had done is definitely laser hair removal. The most life-changing thing. I mean, I've done all of it and I love all of it, but getting laser hair removal, easy, easy first choice. You know, I went into dermatology. I loved everything about medicine. In medical school, this is going to be my new thing. I went into my OB rotation. Now I want to deliver babies. But derm does everything, and you get to have a long-term relationship with people. You get to diagnose things and treat things with your hands, and it just all kind of came together, clicked for me, and I would double down on it today. You know, I don't know that people understand how much training goes into being a dermatologist. I think some people don't realize we've gone to medical school, we've done a 4-year residency, you know, we've got a lot of knowledge behind what we're recommending and how we're treating patients. It's more, I think people sometimes think we like went to cosmetology school, and that's probably the biggest misconception. Well, I have 3 kids, so that keeps me busy. And I love to run and I love to read books, which I just got back to after all the medical school and the training and the reading and all you have to do that. I love to just read for fun.